Hi everyone and welcome to another Learn to Play Ascendants of Aetheros or AOA for short video. My name is Rudy.
My name is Matthew.
And this is the episode you've been waiting for.
That's right, we have a game of AOA going on right now, so let's go take a look.
Hi everyone and welcome to our gameplay video of Ascendants of Aetheros. I'm Rudy.
I'm Matthew.
And here we join our players in one of the most exciting rounds of the game, the 5th round. Let me introduce you to our 4 players. In the top left hand corner is Kinlock, and the top right hand corner is Tyra. The bottom right hand corner is myself, and the bottom left hand corner is Matthew, and we are going in that specific turn order.
That's right, so now all our players are sitting about 60 to 70 points, which means that with 5 Lightbringers, any one of our players could potentially win the game right now.
So Kinlock uses one of his Lightbringers to acquire a Dragon's Talon for 20 points, putting him at about 95 points if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, that's right.
So he's only 30 points away, and then he plays a Cleanse to remove Serious Mode from my Lightbringers, limiting my buying power for the next turn.
That's right, for Cleanse, you can also use it against any card that does not have attachments and still be able to draw cards. This means that you'll be able to cycle out some cards in your hand and get more cards and look for more answers.
So here's something exciting developing. I tried to stop Kinlock, but he stopped my Prevent. And Matthew gets involved now. He uses his Empyrean ability by revealing a Prevent action and putting an end to this. So his Serious Mode is unable to resolve and goes to the discard pile. However, he still has 4 Lightbringers and now he's still acquiring things. And he declares that if he gets this Emerald Fox for 30 AP, he will win the game. So this is where players have the time to react to destroy other things. So priority will go to Tyra if he wants to react, but no reaction, and passes it to me, and I try to destroy something with high points that is under Kinlock's acquisition.
Right, so the logical choice here would be to go for the Sakura's Paragon. It has a high amount of points and a strong ability, so that's a logical sense to get for that.
But Kinlock still has 2 Lightbringers in stand. He still has a chance to win, but both of them add up to 2 power and he gets another Dragon's Talon. He's standing at 95 right now. So plus this Dragon's Talon, which is 20 points, he goes up to 115, which is 10 points shy of winning, and very unfortunate.
Seems like he doesn't have anything else to do except for maybe his Empyrean ability. He can either use it to look at the top card of the deck or to draw a card.
So I think right now he's deciding, and he decides to actually draw a card instead. And here we are with Tyra's turn. He's already acquired 3 Lightbringers from his race, and he does acquire his legendary Lightbringer, which he will start a chain of events that will kick off a lot of things.
That's right, he goes for my Yokai Lightbringer here. And he immediately uses another ability to give another of his Lightbringers additional power here.
When that happens, that Lightbringer, when it hits 4 power, which it just did, it gets to stun another Lightbringer. Stunning means that the Lightbringer who is stunned is unable to be put to stand, rest, or use his ability, or basically do anything, which is why we put it face down to represent a stun.
That's right. Also in that chain of events, he managed to use his Empyrean ability to retrieve a spell because the Lightbringers on his field have a total power of 9.
So now he's trying to burst forward to reach 125 points, which he is quite near to, and he attempts to buy the Emerald of Fox, which will allow him to win the game. He declares that if the Emerald Fox is his, he will win. So Kinlock immediately throws a Rock Rack in an attempt to stop him from that, and he tries to stop Kinlock, and Matthew gets involved once again, preventing Tyra from winning. So Matthew has been saving the game quite a few times now.
That's right, prolonging the game for a while. Seems like Tyra has no more Lightbringers in stand. I think he's gonna have to pass his turn soon.
Right, so he ends his turn at 95 points, returns the Lightbringer to Matthew, and passes the turn to me. And here I begin my turn with 60 points and 1 Lightbringer down thanks to the stun from Tyra. So here I get to acquire my 5th Lightbringer, causing the Lightbringer deck to go out. So what happens when this Lightbringer deck runs out? Matthew, kindly tell us please.
So right here, since the deck is out, we have to shuffle the discard pile and form a new deck. So remember, for the next player, since there's no longer a discard pile, the next player can only acquire Lightbringers from the top of the deck, just as if they were the first player of the game.
Right, so now with my acquisition of the latest Dragon's Talon, I stand at 80 points, and with 3 Lightbringers still in stand, I have a relatively good chance of winning the game as well.
Yep,
Not to mention, my Empyrean ability allows me to steal a Sky Shard from someone else.
So it seems like Rudy's going to make another purchase first before he goes for the ability. That's right, he goes for The Sunken Memory,
yep.
yeah. Now let's talk about this Lightbringer's ability. This Lightbringer can gain additional power for every 2 rested Lightbringers under your acquisition. So right now, that's going to be able to be used for 4 power in total.
Right, it's 4 because the Sunken Memory also gave 1 power. So right now I can buy a pretty big Sky Shard that might help me win the game. So I go for the Blue Desert Rose, which will help me win the game if I successfully acquire it, and that's why Kinlock just threw another Rock Rack down. And I didn't have any preventive cards in hand, so the Emerald Fox that he targeted was destroyed. But I still get the Blue Desert Rose. Unfortunately, I have no Lightbringers in stand, but I still have one last chance to try and win, which is to use my Empyrean's ability to steal something from someone.
That's right. Seems like he'll be able to win with this, so players must be preparing answers right now.
Right, so you cannot prevent Empyrean abilities from happening, but you still can react to them. So let's see how this situation is avoided. So the cost for this is 3 SR and putting my Empyrean to rest, and I need 30 points to win. Therefore, I target Tyra's Emerald Fox, which is 30 points.
So
and
Tyra immediately goes for
right,
a Rock Rack, getting rid of one of Rudy's Sky Shards currently under his acquisition.
Which was the Blue Desert Rose for
That's right.
also 30 points, putting me back down to where I was. I was so disappointed I almost put it in the wrong discard pile.
So,
And I still get the Emerald Fox.
So the Emerald Fox enters in reverse. This means that the card can no longer be used for SR.
Right, so I pass the turn to Matthew. And here we are in Matthew's turn. Also, he's about to acquire his 5th Lightbringer. And if you look at his Sky Shard board, you'll notice he has a lot of Sky Shards. And that's a pretty good tactic. So if people target you with Beat Beat Boom or Rock Rack, they will have to use a lot of Rock Racks to destroy a lot of Sky Shards. And Beat Beat Boom will probably destroy 2 Sky Shards that are small. So this is a pretty good tactic if you don't like to burst for big points.
That's right, bursting for big points will also put a big indicator on your head, so people will start throwing out Rock Racks and Beat Beat Booms into your face. So right now, seems like I'm going for the Sakura's Paragon. Sakura's Paragon will allow you to put up to 5 Sky Shards to rest to use as SR. This is a very advantageous position to be in, because additional abilities will mean that you'll be able to have more answers for your opponents.
Right, so he's used 2 out of 5 Lightbringers. We're not sure if the remaining 3 Lightbringers will be enough to bring him to victory, because all the other players still have action cards in hand and abilities to use from their Lightbringers. So let's see what he does right now. Oh, he declares use of his Empyrean ability, the ultimate one, which is to pay 2 SR and discard 1 prevent action and 1 prevent ability action card in order to activate it.
So if this ability goes through, no other players will be able to target me for their Lightbringer abilities, Sky Shard abilities, or action cards. So right now everybody is going to scramble, start using action cards.
Right, and I'm the only one that has anything to react, and I use a Rock Rack, which is redirected away by Matthew. And if I don't destroy something, Matthew is going to win the game. Fortunately, Kinlock steps in with a prevent action, stopping his redirect from going through, allowing my Rock Rack to go through and destroy his Sakura's Paragon.
So I didn't get to use the Sakura's Paragon in the end at all.
But now, because we have resolved everything, his ultimate ability is in effect. None of us can do anything against him. So you notice in Resignation, 3 of us have put our action cards face down, hoping that Matthew does not have enough power, but he sneakily has hit 1 serious mode card in his hand, waited for his ultimate ability to kick in before using it on his Lightbringer, giving him more power to buy Sky Shards and probably win the game.
That's right, so now it goes for one last stand. Going to be able to draw a card as well from that. And I still have 2 more Lightbringers there in stand. You'll be able to get the...
Right, so with the last stand, he's at 100 points.
That's right.
So 25 points shy, and looking at the board, the communal domain board, the Sky Shards, I see 2 Unnerving Rocks which he can use 2 of his Lightbringers, and yes, he does so. And well, at 100 points plus 25 points, hitting 125 points would mean that Matthew is going to become the next Sage of Aetheros.
That's right,
And
no
we
other
see-
players can respawn here.
Right,
Nothing else
so
can
we
happen.
can't do anything. Matthew wins the game. He's the next Sage of Aetheros. Thank you for watching, everybody. See you next time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
So that's all we have for you for this episode.
Do check out the rest of the videos in the series below.
Or follow the link right at the bottom to go to our main website for more detailed information about the game.
We'll see you next time.
Bye bye.